I know some of you guys requested that I go ahead and download and play the Alchemist code, so I did, and here it is, but let me preface this entire thing by stating that actually getting into the game and playing the game was a struggle in and of itself. While there was an initial download, much like every mobile game ever, after downloading the game and beginning the tutorials, there were a lot of 3 to 8 megabyte downloads, every single mission, even prior to the missions themselves, even just to get into each of the tutorials. This was after I had completely downloaded the game, but I digress. So we start things off with a big fight between Logi and Diaz, two best friends who also happen to love the same girl. We can all relate to that, right? The reason they're fighting has absolutely nothing to do with her though, more that they just had a disagreement and the only way to resolve that disagreement is through killing one another. So, you know, you fight and then you get thrown into a bunch of different tutorials, or at least what I believe are tutorials, as they allow me to skip the battles altogether. I skipped so many battles that I almost thought it was a feature in the game. As this is an RPG, you can bet there is both a chapter and a mission system in place. Each chapter has several missions, and each mission is essentially just a small scale skirmish with a couple of different enemies. I played through the entire first chapter, and I didn't really see anything change or the enemy types change, but I'm sure they do as you continue on, right? The constant downloading, often twice per mission, really turned me off of the game though, even if the combat was actually kind of fun. The combat took place on a grid and had you alternate turns with the enemy, moving your units around the map to get within close enough proximity to actually engage with them. They warned of things like don't leave yourself facing away from the enemy as they'll deal additional damage. But when you can hire a mercenary before each fight, and that mercenary can literally destroy every enemy unit on the field within the first turn, yeah, there isn't really any opportunity for me to ever experience that kind of danger. I hired mercenaries because I felt like it would be a good means with which to actually gauge the combat, the special abilities, and to see how different characters functioned. And as such, I let the battles auto-fight themselves. And man, were they powerful. They made my heroes look like 1-star trash. I cannot imagine how powerful these characters would be in any kind of competitive content. The game itself looked pretty good though. The maps you do combat in, the character models, the combat, and the special abilities are all really good. Nothing amazing, but enough where I feel as though it's high enough quality to enjoy long term. But I personally cannot, not when I have to download 2 different patches to participate in any mission, pretty much every single mission. No thank you. But this is my opinion, my impressions of the game. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.